Let's take a look at an example in the editor. Let's go through the code for reading all lines from a file into a list. We have a file data.txt that contains sample text. Let's see if we can print a list of the lines in this file to the console. We start by saving the name of the file we want to read in a variable. So we'll say file name is data.txt. And then we want to use the open function to open that file. So we'll save that to a variable file, and we'll open the file name and use the read mode to read the contents of the file. Next, we use the readLines method on the file object. The readLines method reads all the lines from the file and returns them as a list of strings. Each string in the list represents a single line from the file, and we'll store that list of lines in a variable called lines. So we'll call the readLines method on the file. Let's print this and see what we have. We can see that all of the information in our data.txt file is being printed to the console in a list. We want this to print a little bit prettier, where each line is printed on its own line on the console. So let's use a loop to do this. We can use a for loop to go through each line in our lines file. So we'll write for line in lines. And inside our loop, we want to use the strip method to print each line without any trailing or leading white space or new line characters. So we can print line.strip. This loop will continue iterating through each line in our list until all the lines have been processed. After we print all the lines, we want to close the file. So we'll write file and call the close method. It's essential to close the file after reading to free up system resources and ensure that there's proper file handling. Let's see what happens when we run it now. It looks great.